Good morning. Sorry that I'm late. Without further ado, let's jump back into our game. So it's raining and pouring and thunderstorms today in Australia, so it's been a little bit hectic. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to be doing today, we're going to be jumping straight into Gobi's Valley. Once I can get back there. Man, I don't know about you guys, but the game sound through my headset is heaps loud. I don't know if it's like that in the videos, but yeah, the game sound is crazy loud at the moment. So Gobi's Valley shouldn't be too difficult. We'll then move on to Mad Monster Mansion, Rusty Bucket Bay, and then we'll see if we've got time for Click Clock Woods and... oh jeez, what's the last one? The game show in Gruntilda fight. No way that guy just got rid of our freaking thing. What a dick. Alright. So we've been here before. But we didn't collect any nodes, we didn't do any objectives, so we got stuck into it this time. Don't mind me, I'm still waking up, very tired. It's been a long day yesterday. Probably going to be a long day today. How many eggs does this guy want? Oh, they're just coming back to me. Still coming back to me. Okay, well, that's annoying. What am I doing here? Oh, I get it. Oh, I need the camel. Sorry, guys. Been a while since I've been on this level. Still catching up. We'll start stringing together some jiggies in a minute. Giant Sphinx. Oh, come on. There we go. And I guess that one's done. We're too far on this one. Come on. Oh man. It's painful, we only have 28 eggs left. I do not want to have to go down and find more. Yes, got it. Okay. I guess there's some eggs to make up for what we used. Okay. Let's jump up here and try and get through this little puzzle here. Yeah, I'm so not used to inverted controls. Damn it, we missed that Jinjo. Ooh, that one disappeared real quick. Alright, puzzle piece number 1. Let's go back and get that Jinjo. Not my best move. Okay. So we're done inside the Sphinx now. Marvelous. What are we gonna do next? Oh yeah, we can grab some notes around here. Can't really go down there yet. And we're going to be doing a whole bunch of, like, quests all at once, but not appearing like they're all, you know, all together. Alright, so we need to go over here and hang out with the camel for a moment. Just waiting for our magic carpet. Here it comes. I'm pretty sure it disappears and then it comes back. We'll see him again in a minute. Okay. We will try and do this, this little pyramid here. Boy, timer goes down even when the... It's, you can't move. So this is gonna be... Okay. This is gonna be a little bit of a, you know, match the picture to the other picture. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. There we go. We're gonna need those Mumbo tokens later. Alright, let's give it a try. Alright, so we've got Feather, Mumbo, Banjo, no. Come on. Alright, Feather. Kazooie, haven't had that one before. Banjo's over there. Okay, that wasn't Banjo. Honeycomb. Kazooie was over, I guess, here? Oh. Then no, where did that, was that here? Yeah. Egg. Jinjo. Okay, well, that's easy. Time-wise, it looks like we're gonna be fine. And Mumbo. We did it. Guh. Okay. Oh, we haven't even seen him yet. Wow. That was really fast. We hadn't even really made the mummy's hand pop up. Let's go grab these boots. You son of a bitch. And then I jump back into him, so I can't even just kill. Oh man. That's just a fail and a half. Alright, come here. And the beehives have bees now, so I can't even just chop them down for health because the bees will attack me. Well, we're past halfway with the notes, so that's something. Come on. We can come back and get the notes later. Oh, we fell. Oh man, we choked it. It's because we were trying to get the notes on the same time. We'll do it again. Did I get that? Nope. It's the camera angle. 10 seconds. Oh, no way. Oh, it didn't save our lives from yesterday. We'll do it again. We have to get in there because it's gonna help us drain some water. Alright. Missing that the first time probably cost us. Well, we're ahead by like maybe a second. But a second was all we needed. Alright, we got in here. So we should just need to grab the jigsaw piece and everything should fix itself. Okay. Oh, we don't really need the red feathers. I do kind of need the eggs. I don't know if I still need them later on, but for now we do. Alright, let's go do what we need to do down under here. And I need one more of those little guys. Get the Mumbo token. We still have to turn into a little bumblebee later. And a pumpkin. So we still need quite a lot of those. Alright. Where? Ah, there it is. Looking for the little sphinx. Oh, you're moving. Well, that makes it so much easier. Turns out I did need eggs. And we're gonna have to do this on every side. Oh crap, we're just wasting eggs there. I think I got it this time. Told ya. Pyramid's starting to get bigger. Yeah, if you hear any rumbling in the background, there's some pretty heavy thunderstorms today. Also, if the stream just happens to drop out altogether, that means I've lost power due to the storm. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a maze inside of this one. Whole bunch of eggs on the outside that I would like to get. Oh. Okay. Let's see if we can survive this or not. I never know where to go in here. No, it's not that way. There's a witch switch in here as well, so we're gonna have to come back in here twice. Oh, we made it. Yeah, there's the witch switch. I wonder now that we've made it if we can just go back in there. Nope. Apparently not. Anyway, let's try and find that witch switch. Alright, I think I got it. Now we're gonna get back. Should not be too difficult. I don't think I've ever really explored this maze. Ooh, that is a loud one. I know the stream picked that up. Yeah, I don't think I've ever really explored the maze too much. I'm always so worried about time running out. Well, the jigsaw pieces are finally starting to come together. We have 3 left. There's one more pyramid around here, and I can't remember where the heck it is. Man, that thunder right there, man, that was heaps loud. Two more jiggies to get. Might as well get the musical notes while we're over here. Get that out of the way and done with. Okay, well that's that done. Oh, we're not gonna make that. Getting a little bit low on health as well. Wonder how much of this would save if the power went out or something like that. Why did I pick this up? So I'm trying to work out where the magic carpet goes. Oh, it stops there? Okay. Off to the next area. We're just really harassing Gobi at the moment. I think that's what the camel's name is. Man, I straight up thought he gave us a jigsaw piece, not a honeycomb piece. It's another stop and swap area I thought I'd show you guys. Unfortunately, it's gone. We've already taken it. Now we gotta wait for the carpet. Oh, that was good timing. Well, I suppose the next jigsaw piece we do could be the some of the flying. I'm not the best when it comes to flying, but I can probably get this done. Trying to get that honeycomb piece in between the cactus is going to be a nightmare. Alright, so there's a couple of things it looks like we need to do here. We need to big bomb this. Oh crap. I didn't realize it was going to have a timer. That was a good way of getting in. Okay. I'm about to sneeze. My sneezes are like the Sith. They always come in two. Never more, never less. Well, that's not true. Always more. I got a third one here. Alright, that's that one done. There's got to be like one more left. It's got to be the flying, this one here, the flying one. Oh crap. I got the health for this. It may be wise for us to try to find some health. But there's none around, so we'll just keep on keeping on. Please don't put a timer on this one. Where the heck did those last ones just go? Oh, there. Gotcha. Sorry, my nose is a little bit runny now after those sneezes. Alright, well that's all of our jigsaw pieces, all of our musical notes. The only thing left to do is this gosh darn... What is it? The honeycomb piece. Something tells me this is going to be really tough. I feel like you're supposed to try to big bomb through it, but I reckon it might be easier to maybe try to just like... That was perfect. Yeah, I think... Oh, full health, yes. I think most people try to big bomb through it, and that's where like you mess up, as I've probably done numerous times before. But I think if you just slowly fly through it, it's a lot easier. Well, that's great. We're all done on this level. We'll go get the Witch Switch jigsaw piece and move on to Mad Monster Mansion. Beautiful. Alright, let's move. Like I was saying in some previous, yesterday's stream, Mad Monster Mansion is one of my favorite late game levels. And I need to remember to smash down the fence before we go in. I love that transition with the music. Alright, that'll come in handy later. It'll all make sense later. We are here. I wonder if we're gonna have enough Mumbo tokens for this. So the only way you can kill ghosts is with your gold feathers. That's a perfect find. If I can find the Jinjo in one hit, I reckon it's this one. It's one of these two. Oh, I get it. Oh, what the heck? I guess this is another stop and swap area that I didn't remember, but here it is. I don't think there's anything else here in these ones. Oh, we need them. And some eggs. Some random notes just lying on the ground. Now some of these you can knock down, some of them you can't. After Gobi's Valley, we kind of need everything here. Feathers, eggs. With all the ghosts on this level, we definitely want to make sure we stock up on gold feathers. Bugger. We're just kind of zipping around the level, getting some of the easy stuff done, so we can start focusing on areas. Just spilling out Banjo-Kazooie here, just without the writing anywhere. That's a bit rude. And Banjo looks like he's surfing right now. Alright, so we got that done. Let's go focus on the mansion for a little bit. Many different layers of this. I think we'll just do it one layer at a time. Oh, that wasn't good. Alright, so we probably need this one later. When we're the pumpkin, we'll go down that toilet. I think this is one we need to be the pumpkin for. So we'll come back here later. The thing is, the thing is as the pumpkin, you can't break the windows, so you kind of need to do it before you transform. Otherwise, you kind of get a little bit stuck. You've got to be going backwards and forwards, so it's good to get everything all open up. Alright, we checked that. Alright, 2 more Jinjos to get. Man, one of the dogs in the lounge room is going off. And considering there hasn't been any lightning recently, or thunder, I don't know what the heck he's going off on. One of our second to last Jinjos. Anyone ever play the game that the floor is lava? If you have, you do really well here. We cannot touch the floor. Alright, Jiggy number 3. The level's always, I don't know if it's me, but when I was playing Gobi's Valley just before, it always feels like you obtain Jiggies really slowly, and then all of a sudden, you start just getting a lot of Jiggies all at once. Wait, is that it? You just come up here for an extra life? No thanks. Okay, so that's the mansion side of things done. Trying to think Oh, gosh, we do not want to step on that. I guess we'll go into the maze for a little bit. That'll come to me. It's just a waste of gold feathers, honestly. There's our last Jinjo. We'll grab him while we're here. Better bust this open as well. Oh, we can't do it from this side. The lock's on the other side. My bad. Okay, I think that's everything in the maze. I guess we'll head inside the church or the cathedral. Alright, hopefully we can do this nice and quickly. Good thing we have those running shoes. Not a problem. Okay. So hopefully that's the last Mumbo token we should need. Trying to see if there's any notes on these chairs that I need to be grabbing. I can't really see them from there. Now this is a lot better than that tip-top thing that we did in Bubble Gloop Swamp yesterday. It's just like follow the leader. I think we have to do this 3 times. It's a little bit slow, but again, it's better than the tip-top thing, where you had to memorize it. We saw how that went. Even Tech Guy, who just had to, you know, watch and write it down, couldn't keep up. Oh, we're gonna need to do it twice. Well, that's just lovely, and I think there were notes on the top of all those chairs. Gosh darn it. Halfway through the jiggies now. Dang, that was close. Alright, so there's one on top of every chair. That's good to know. Got the witch switch over here. As long as this camera angle doesn't change, we're good. Getting down is going to be a whole nother ballpark. Ball game? Yeah, ball game. Well, I guess we just jump. Oh, we're still going to take damage off this. Only one heart though. So we're pretty much done inside the cathedral as well, so it's almost pumpkin time. Alright, we're out of here. We do need to do the flower pots. That's true. God, this is annoying. I just love dropping eggs into stuff. So fun. Okay. And we have at least 2 more. Come on. Oh man, I thought it was gonna be off the backboard there.
Thank you.
Another one. This might be the last one here. Okay. Oh, this window looks suspicious. Game probably realizes we've been burning through our resources. Just for good measure, I don't think we need to go back in there. Yikes. Oh yeah, good amount of notes up here. So nervous of jumping over. Alright, we need 14 notes left. Oh, we might slide off here. Close. Okay, I think it is pumpkin time. A couple extra notes here. Anything up here? Not really. Okay. Just in time for Halloween. Alright, there's actually so much to do as the pumpkin. One of the first things we might do is hop up top of the mansion and get that out of the way and done with, so we don't have to keep going up and down. I just have to remember how to get in there. How do I get in there? Oh, there. Gotcha. Gotcha. We went straight past it. It's just here. Oh. You know when we jump, our little head comes off? Okay. So we had a few things to do here. Honeycomb piece. On the other side, we had a toilet to go through. Okay. That's looking pretty darn good. Oh, it's a stop and swap egg here. Why would it be up here? I wonder if I can get that without jumping back into the... Oh, yes. We got another one that I can't believe I haven't gained before. Kind of wondering what that barrel was in the cellar now, but I guess it doesn't really matter. We have one more drain to go down. And we have one more jigsaw piece to get. And I have a feeling I know exactly where it is. For some reason we can just breathe underwater in here. Magic of Mumbo. Alright, that's all our musical notes done. And conveniently, that's our last Jiggy done. That's Mumbo Mansion, done in a nutshell. Man, I kind of wish I'd have kept on playing yesterday during the stream. We've managed to bang out 2 levels in 56 minutes. That's not too bad. Like 100% levels as well. You know, it's not like we're just grabbing a few notes and a few jiggies to get to the next stage. Oh, I wonder what was in there. Neither here nor there at the moment, I guess. It's going to put me in a bit of a conundrum in terms of time. What the heck is the opening? It's got to be this way, right? Yeah. Because Click Clock Woods and Rusty Bucket Bay are 2 long levels. The game show is a bit hit and miss. The game show I could get really lucky with, and it'll go by really quickly, or I could get really unlucky and we could be stuck doing the game show for about an hour until someone jumps in chat and helps me out. But yeah, it's a little bit hit and miss. But let's go raise the water level. There she is, the Rusty Bucket. Do I really have to be the pumpkin to get back out? Damn. I like the pumpkin, but he served his purpose. Okay, Banjo. Actually, I suppose we could go to the Cheeto book. I forgot about that. So if anyone's tuning into this from yesterday's stream, you would have noticed that we discovered a Cheeto book. They gave us a cheap blue eggs, and I mentioned at the time that there was gold feathers and red feathers, and that we could get the next one, which is probably red feathers, but we couldn't because, oh no way, we were too. That's the first time we've died, by the way. We couldn't get in through the hole, but now that we're the pumpkin, we can. Try this again. Man, we almost did a full run without dying. That's a shame. And we died to such a stupid thing because, like, we don't need to go over here. Whatever. We'll try and be a bit more careful. I blame the camera angles. I don't know if I've mentioned it before. I feel like Tech Guy got me on this camera angles nonsense. Now those aren't your normal, like, cheats. Those are cheats that the game wants you to enter. I don't know if we'll actually enter them in, but it's not like giving yourself, like, you know, infinite air underwater, which would really come in handy on this next level, or 99 Mumbo tokens, or, like, infinite gold feathers. They're not crazy cheats like that. So, the game's okay with you entering in these ones, but not the other ones. But I can still hear that thunder. Okay, so I guess we should probably get the witch switch here. Yeah, good jump. So, I'm pretty sure we need to kill this snowman. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure about it. Oh, no, maybe we don't. I don't know. I can't remember. We'll try anyway. But we got that witch switch jiggy from a while ago. Just trying to get a bit. Oh god, not that low. Oh, he hit us. We did not hit him. That's a shame. I actually don't know if I can get that witch eye without the flying pad. Let me just take a look. Nah, I think I need the flying pad. Bummer. Oh well. It's not hard to get, just annoying. And I'm stuck on this camera angle. Come on. Yes. So this is 2 more jiggies under our belt. Damn. I did not see you there. A box with the Rare logo on it. I wonder what it could be. Well, that's convenient. Can't really remember what's down. Oh. Nothing. My favorite. Alright, so we need to also unlock Click-Clock Woods. I'm gonna do that before we go into Rusty Bucket Bay. Well, maybe we won't be able to. Oh no, we can. thing about unlocking Rusty Bucket, Click-Clock Woods is you've got to unlock the, I guess the puzzle piece for the, oh crap, the puzzle board. Thankfully, because we've been collecting all the notes on every level, we're able to access this area already. Yeah, stuff this. It's a bit of a waste of our gold feathers, but isn't everything. How the heck do we get up there? Oh, there. Gotcha. So, to get through to the final area, you need 765 notes, which means for the most part, you need to be collecting almost all of the notes anyway. Alright, here it is. Can't remember what's through here. One way to find out. Oh, it just brings us up a little bit. Okay. What are the chances that we would fall into that? That is just so unlucky. So now, hopefully we found the corresponding one to this. Make our journey a little bit quicker. We have, that's great. This whole time, the opening to the last level was right next to the opening to the second and third level. Done. We now have access to pretty much all the levels in the game. That is one of the perks of kind of grabbing everything from all the levels previously. We have enough jigsaw pieces, we have enough musical notes. Now, okay. Now we will head over to Rusty Bucket Bay and we will start that level. But before we do that, I am going to say farewell to Tech Guy, and I'm also going to go to the bathroom. So just bear with me a moment, and we'll be back in probably like 3 or 4 minutes. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that, man. So, I said goodbye to Tech Guy, and I went to the bathroom, and then it started hailing, and the size of the hail is massive. It's like this big. It's like just a bit smaller than a fist. You know, it's like a little golf ball dropping from the sky. So hopefully Tech Guy's okay. Hopefully if she needed to, she's pulled over. Because, yeah, man, that hail is going to do some damage to some cars. I'm sure we'll be seeing that on the news later. So, we may have some guests on our stream today. We may have some of my pets coming on. One of our dogs, Daniel, is just outside the door there. He is a Great Dane, but he's a huge softie. He hates thunderstorms. So he's freaking out a little bit, so if he starts getting a bit too restless, I'm just going to have to open up that door and give him access to come in so he doesn't feel like he's all on his own and alone. But we'll see how he goes, but yeah, if he's struggling, we'll let him in so he's got some company and he doesn't feel as frightened. Todd should be fine. Just keeping my phone on me though, so if you see me, you know, looking at my phone, no disrespect, just keeping an eye on Tech Guy. Make sure she's all groovy. Okay, this is probably my least favorite level in the whole game. And we already need health. I don't know if we'll 100% this level. This level in TikTok, Click Clock Woods are pretty tough levels, I'll be honest with you. With enough time, I could 100% them. It's been done before, but there's like they're massive levels, and there's a lot to do. And some of the things that you need to do are pretty challenging. You know, some of the stuff in the engine room on this level is some of the most challenging things. The biggest issue with Click Clock Woods is it's just so massive. Okay. Okay. Nothing stops that, man. Yeah, Click Clock Woods is just massive. Because of all the different seasons, there's just so much to do. Click Clock Woods is essentially 4 levels in one. More or less. Now, I just need to see whether this stops the propellers in that room, in the engine room, or underneath the ship. Okay, slows them down. How long? It might do it permanently, that's great. I know some of those switches in this level have timers, so we're not going to do all of them. Just trying to see if there's anything else in here. Yo, is that Conker? It's Conker. That's cool. No, I don't think all of the windows do that. No. I don't know what set that off. Something did. Okay. Damn, he moves quick. Fast little guy. So we pretty much have to check like all of these. And we gotta look out for any different colored windows. There's a lot. We'll try and do as much as we can. Again, just like any level, it's all about breaking it up. Alright, just bear with me. Sorry, tech guy's just messaging me. Alright, seems like she's okay. Just probably a little bit nervous. If in case you guys were wondering, like, how I just memorized that, that sequence, it's just here on the side of the boat. Just here is what we needed to kind of punch in up there. 312 111. So, I'm not a genius. I just saw it, it looked familiar, and remembered what it's going to go to. I wish I could take all the credit, but, you know. I mean, I probably could have. We are really high up there right now. We do need to be back on the Mumbo token grind. Just because... Oh, that's nice. Just because we need them for the Bumblebee next level. Trust me, if I could, I would just skip Rusty Bucket Bay altogether. But you guys... Oh, no! You guys came to see... see us play Rusty Bucket Bay, so here we are. Oh man, I gotta climb all the way back up there now. I didn't even see that little hole there. That's frustrating. Okay, let's not do that again. Okay, so... Oh, crap. Alright. I kinda need to get over there. Gumbo. Can I just... Nope. Okay. Alright, first things first. Probably isn't a priority, but which switch? We missed that? Oh, man. We're the biggest idiots here. Alright, well, I guess we'll just have to do that the hard way later. We'll have to climb up the crane. Alright, let's go to the front of the ship. Keeping a lookout for any more breakable windows. If there's gonna be one, it's probably gonna be on this side. Yep, there's one. Well, that'll help us health-wise. We will need eggs in a moment. So the more of them, the better. I'm sure there's an Easter egg or something in regards to these maps. I don't know what they are, but, you know, I'm sure there's something. Kitchen. Oh, I did not go in there for nothing. Okay, I'm not gonna go for the eggs. We should have enough, I think. I'm guessing this is another stop and swap area? Again, I mean, I probably wouldn't have come back to Click Clock Woods to get it. To Rusty Bucket Bay to get it, but... I don't see anything, so... But we are 3 jiggies in, so that's great. It's a good start for this this level. We're gonna have to slowly start making our way to the outside of the map now. There's some things that we need to do over there. Jinjos and whatnot. So we're gonna head over there. Okay, we're gonna have ourselves another window to go through. Well, crap. We've already fallen down where we don't want to be. Oh, man. So you lose oxygen even when you're in... Like, even when you're on the surface of the water, because there's oil on the top of it. And the density of the oil causes us to suffer. I think the only thing we really needed in here were the notes. We need, like, 6 more notes until we can access that 760 note door. But we need more notes later on for some other stuff. Doesn't look like there's much else that I can see anyway. Now we have to try and get out of here without drowning. Yeah, underwater we take double the oxygen. So you can't really stay in here for too long. And that's what I hate about this level. Which is why, you know, in some instances, having those cheats like, you know, give the bear lots of air, make it this level so much more manageable. So there's a little bit to do over here. We have to go get this Jinjo, recover our air. Snapper's going to appear. Yep, he's back. I don't know how he survives here. There's also a hole just over here that we need to go into. Alright, so we are taking health, or air. So we need to find a way out. Okay, we did it. Honeycomb piece. I don't really consider this one like a hidden honeycomb piece because it wasn't really hidden. But I guess it could be easy to miss. Oh crap. That wasn't the button I meant to press. Now we can get out of here. It's gonna drop us off here, because Tech Guy's messaging me again. Sorry, guys. Alright, let's get out of here, get away from Snapper. Sooner or later he's gonna get us. Oh, he didn't make it. Sucker. Alright, so we gotta get to these ladders. I'm basically going back to the beginning each time at the moment to make sure we don't miss anything. Just because there's some stuff I just don't want to have to go back and do. I'm sure there's quicker and easier ways, and you know, there's probably people that remember it. Like memorize it, but you know, we're regular gamers. We are not speedrunners or pro gamers. We're regular. Okay, so we're good that side. We'll get this little Jinjo fella. I think we do alright for just you know, just your regular gamers. Oh crap. Oh. Yeah, we do alright. We get the job done. Okay, we are going to be going back over to the ship now. I'm sure you're probably just supposed to shoot them with eggs or use your golden feathers, but the little ones like that, I just can't be bothered. I wonder if there's an easier way to do this. Probably isn't. You have to climb all the way up the ladder, run across the crane, and get down there in 16 seconds. 14. Will the Talon Trot save us time here or not? Oh! Okay, we kind of messed out. Man, the camera angles in this game. They're really painful sometimes. Alright, hopefully that doesn't mess us up again. Alright, I mean, we're under, so it doesn't really matter at that point. Gotta get ourselves back over there. What's gonna be the easiest way? Yeah, we'll take that ladder there. Man, it's freaking camera angles. Back in the day, you know, people probably didn't know any different, but you know, now with more modern games, it's just the control that you have over your camera angles is crazy. Back then, like, you'd use the yellow C buttons on the Nintendo 64 controller to just kind of like click it, and it would be like, you know, it would move it just a little bit. I like that they tried to, you know, modernize it a little bit, but sometimes it just backfires. For the most part, it's solid. Oh, no way that guy hit us. Okay, got a bunch of nodes. Pick up these honeycomb pieces because we need them. I guess that'll work. Didn't really get anything good out of it though. A little bit of a waste. But we got some notes, I guess. Pretty sure there's like... Yeah, this one. Alright, there's a couple more Jinjos left. I'm sure there's some notes in here somewhere. There almost always is in every area of this level. Could be wrong. Maybe not. Apparently not. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. We'll head on out. We got the Jinjo, that was the main thing. Annoyingly, we have to be on the other side to set that off. Doesn't look like there... Well, there's a Jinjo. Doesn't look like there's any ladder over there. Might have to head back to the boat and suss that out. Oh, this isn't the boat. Before we just jump into the water, because I don't want us to suffocate. Dang, we are actually kind of low on those gold feathers. Well, let's race over there and see what the easiest way to this side of the level is going to be. I'm sure there's a ladder somewhere, I just couldn't see it. I mean, I suppose maybe it's like climbing up the... It must be climbing up the crane. Okay. So we're just going to open this up a little bit. We probably don't need to, but just in case something happens. Man, that's a thin bridge. And we'll open this up because we need the Jinjo. Not as thin, which is weird. Alright. Camera angle, don't fail us now. One more to go. We do kind of need gold feathers for when we go in here, otherwise we'll probably die. Alright, we're going to try and grab that witch switch again this time. Come on. Oh man, we missed it again. I wonder if I'm doing something wrong there. Right, let's go down here. I really don't know. Nah, we need the gold feathers. And we don't have many of them left. Oh, we're not gonna get them all. But we got most of them. That's the main thing. I wonder how you get out of here. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Alright, well I guess we're gonna have to try that witch switch again before we head into the engine room, unfortunately. No, just to double check, there's like no simple ladder or anything? No, okay. I must be doing something wrong here. We made it, and then we nearly lost it. This game. Alright, so pretty much we just need to head down here before we head to the engine room. Is there a ladder or anything? Bummer. Okay. Getting a sinking suspicion I need to go down under this grate. Yes, looking like it. Bummer. Yeah, that's where the pink one is. Knew it. This is gonna be really tough on our air. Okay, we got it. Back to the surface as quick as we can. We should be good. Alright, so we got all our Jinjos done. Cal Air is back. I think we just need to go in here possibly and we're good. Nope. Okay, well, I think it's time to head into the engine room. There's no other windows that need to be busted. They are looking pretty good. Alright. I actually think the engine room's to this side. Can I make that? Did I mess it up? Yeah, I messed it up. Or you can just jump into it. Nice. I hate the engine room here. It forces you to move quick and make dumb mistakes and panic and everything like that. It's just really frustrating. I hate it. We're probably gonna die. Maybe more than once. Like, look at this. Like, what are we doing here? Slow down. I need these notes. See, I want the Mumbo tokens, right? The two that we've come across. But not that much. Man, speedrunners? I've seen it. They just run it. They don't care. Psychos. Even that was too risky for me. Okay, so I think this side's gonna be the easier side. One of these lifts up the anchor, and I'm pretty sure it's this one. Nope. That's going to be a time limit. Oh, it's not. Nice. Maybe it's just the green ones that are time limits. What lifts up the anchor then? Maybe it's that one. Okay, well we're here. So we're here so far. Man, this would suck though if we died, right? Because I would basically have 96 notes, not the full 100. I'm trying to think of where the last 4 would be actually. That's concerning. It's not in here by the look of it though. We're just taking our time here. The time for running is will be upon us soon. Okay, this is the time limit. Oh yeah, we're dead, boys. Damn, that's the first time we've died mid-level. I can tell you this right now. Actually, maybe we didn't lose our notes. What I was gonna say is, I'll tell you right now, I'm not getting the 96 notes again. Just ain't happening. I think I worked out the dolphin as well under the anchor. I think you just gotta climb up through the anchor where it is. I might just try and wing it with the propellers at the back and just try and swim through it while they're going fast. Honestly. Well, now we're gonna find out if we had to get all those notes again or not. And that just went straight through that dolphin. I always think of that every time I see it. Lovely. Thanks for leaving it down there, friend. Oh, we don't have to collect them all again. Thank goodness. Maybe if it's when you lose like all your life. Anyway, it makes me feel better about it because now I think we've just got one more Jiggy to get, and it's the one that is underneath the ship. I'm pretty sure. Oh, well, and the dolphin one. But it doesn't really matter if we die now, in my opinion. We might actually 100% this level, which is going to put me in a really awkward spot because if I 100%. Oh, crap. Where's this? All of the levels. I'm going to have to do it to Click Clock Woods as well. Yeah, we might die here. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's go suss out the back of the ship. Yeah, I didn't really want to be in the position where I needed to 100% Click Clock Woods because it takes so long. But, I mean, we might be in that position. I'll see in a moment. Oh, these are much faster now. I don't think we're gonna get past him. Oh god, it killed us in one. Crap. Yeah, we need to slow these down considerably. I think there were 2 that slowed it down. One was on the back of the ship, and then one was in the engine room. I think one was in here. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I'll just be able to easily swim through. Oh, that just slows these down? Damn, I thought there was... Ah, oh, there's 2 in there, maybe? Anyway, back to the engine room. Who would I honestly didn't think this was going to be the hardest Jiggy to get. But... that's alright, here we are. We're gonna get this Mumbo token, by the way. We're gonna need them, trust me. The Bumblebee needs at least 25, I think. See, with these, I just don't know if it's easier to wait or not. I kind of think I messed this up as well. I kind of think I need to hit that to really, like, slow it down a little bit. Bugger. I wish you could just jump through these with, like, golden feathers. Alright, so that slows them down a little bit. I still don't think I could swim through that, realistically. Oh, man. We got lucky there. Alright. So I think we need to wait a little bit when this one starts moving. Okay. We are through this side. This is going to be a bit risky here, but... Oh, it didn't move. We have a minute to climb up that ladder and get out of here. Get under there and get the jiggy. We just really have to get through the propellers. I don't think we necessarily have to get the jiggy within this 43 seconds, but it'd probably be smart. 30 seconds to get to the end of the ship, jump off, and get the inside the propellers. I think we can do that. The hardest part, in my opinion, is getting through the engine room. 20 seconds to navigate this? No worries. Oh, it's not even the last one. What the heck is the last jigsaw piece here? I'm at a bit of a loss. Where would the last one be? We've done Jinjo's. TNT guy. Maybe it's doing all the tolls. Could that be one? That sounds like... I mean, I feel like we did that, though. We'll go for a little walk around, guys. See if we can find what we're missing. Well, we've been in here. Nothing there. Been in there. Oh, crap. Nothing over here. We did everything here. Oh, great. Alright. So we did the crane. I'm just gonna do the toll just in case this is one. I feel like it can't be, just in the sense that if it were, we should have had it when we did number 8. Unless you have to max them all out. Oh god, I hope that's not it. Nope, that one's done. I hate you, box. Kind of analyzing every part of this level. We've got the one on the top. Where would we be missing one? We've got the dolphin one. I don't think there's anything else left in the engine room. tricky. Alright, this doesn't need any more. Nope. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did this. I don't think this is one. Where else would it be, though? Nope, nothing there. Man, I'm at a complete loss. Usually it's the notes on this level that kind of get me, not the jiggies. I'm just gonna head back over to the ship, see if I can think of anything. We did the witch switch. Did we go down this little engine here? I feel like we did. Yeah, that's what slowed down. Okay. I, for the life of me, can't think of it. It's not in here, right? I can't remember which one of these I've gone in. Which one is this? I don't think it would be in here, but we're kind of in it now. Okay, so it's not that one. I'm pretty confident we came in here. Which one is this? Yeah, we did this one. Did we go in this one? We did. There's no jiggy in here though, is there? I don't think there is, but maybe I wasn't looking well enough. There's nothing here. Okay. Out we go. We got the jiggy in here. I feel like we did this one. I feel like this was... Yeah, we did. It was the first one we went through. Alright, I give up. I'm gonna have to look it up. Bear with me one moment. I'll be right back. Alright, so I've got a list of them here. And looking at them all, I swear we did it. Maybe we didn't pick up the Jiggy of one of them? It's the only thing that I can think of. Like maybe we went into the area, but we didn't actually grab the Jiggy? I'm just trying to wonder if we could be so stupid. We're gonna do this one again, just in case. Looks like we have. Well then the only thing that I can think of is this warehouse, which I've just missed. We did get the snorkel, yeah. It's gotta be this warehouse. There must have been a Jiggy in here that I just somehow missed. This is one of the first things we did. Yeah, it's gotta be in here. Crap. Do you remember when I was saying, you know, we're gonna take our time so we don't have to, you know, miss anything, we don't have to go back and forth and stuff? Yeah, this is why. And we kinda like messed it up real early on as well, apparently. Apparently there's a Jiggy in here. For the life of me, I can't think of where. Which is probably how we missed it. I probably just need to get up there and take a look around, and once I figure out where it is, I'll know how to get there. Son of a bitch. It's right where we spawn in as well. You hidden little bastard. Alright, we've got them all. Man, we really shouldn't have needed a guide, like a list of the Jiggies for that, but damn, yeah, I would have been running around forever, because I went past it, like I was kind of like counting them off the second time around as we were kind of running around the map, and I went past here and I was just like, yeah, we did everything in there. So I probably wouldn't have found that for a really, really long time. So we probably saved ourselves a little bit of time here. On that note, I'm trying to work out whether or not we have time for Click Clock Woods. I honestly don't think we do. Like I said, Click Clock Woods is like 4 levels in one. So not only is it a lot to do just in and of itself, but like in this game, this stream, for example, we did 3 levels. We did Gobi's Valley, Mad Monster Mansion, and Rusty Bucket Bay. I thought that we would probably have enough time for Click Clock Woods and the final endgame. But I don't think that's the case. I mean, definitely not Click Clock Woods. Which kind of sucks, but I mean, that just means that we get to pick it up again tomorrow. And we get to finish off the game then. I'm just trying to do a couple of little small dealies right now. Might have just wasted a little bit of time there. If we end up losing this by a couple of seconds, we're gonna know why. We should be good. We're basically just getting the last Cheeto book. Again, we haven't entered in any of these at the moment, but, you know. So far, it seems like we've been doing everything 100%, so this seems like it's part of it. Man, doing Click Clock Woods is going to be really tough 100%. I was not planning on it being this way. But, I wouldn't say I'm OCD, but now that we've done every other level 100%, like, how do you not do the last level 100%? Like, how do you just leave that at, you know, half done? Ooh, Mumbo token. It seems a little bit cheap to me to not finish it. But we're going to go open up that 765 or whatever note door there was. Take a little look inside of that, and then we'll probably wrap it up for today. A little bit of a shorter stream. To me, as long as my streams are over 2 hours, we're pretty good. Sometimes we'll go for 3, 4, one day even more. But with with what we're doing, we don't have enough time before I have to get ready for work. For us to do Click Clock Woods, so I don't want to start and not be able to finish. Maybe? Wow. In my entire, years playing this game, I've never gotten through there without being hit, without using the golden feathers. So, you saw it here for the first time on stream. Watch the music change in a second. This is the end game. We're not going to really do the game show today. I never get through this without dying a few times, so this in of itself is going to take us a while. Unless we get super lucky with guesses and stuff like that. I just came in here to set up that cauldron. Maybe we'll give it one try, right? What's it going to hurt? Oh man, she just talks, doesn't she? Okay, we haven't found the friend of that cauldron. It's a little bit surprising, but okay. Okay. What's attached to Clanker's chain? A key. Oh. Yeah, probably an anvil. This shouldn't be too difficult, right? The picture. I mean, that's got to be Treasure Trove Cove there. The lighthouse. Man, could you imagine we actually got through this first time? Oh, we didn't even come in here with full health. What an idiot. So the ones that I hate are the Gruntilda switches. Hate them. Alright, everyone be quiet, let's listen. I know that voice. That's the pirate guy. I can't remember his name, but I'll know it in a second. Captain Blubber. I would love a Joker card. They're like a skip card. One, two, I think it's 4. Oh crap, it was 5. Well, we choked that. Man. I hate these. These are literally guesses. Sweaty Betty? Crap. Guess we'll do it again. Man. I should probably get a whole list of these open, on a web browser, just so I can kind of like control find it. What type of toothpaste do I use? Tuna ice cream, right? Oh man. We have 2 lives left. I have to get through this. I have no idea. Tadpoles? Oh man. Last chance. You know what, maybe we'll go through this one. Yeah, that's Mad Monster Mansion. Man, we need some health. The whale's stomach. What? Far out, we're dead. The whale's stomach. Which one was the whale? Or did I misread that? Whatever. We're not going to give it another try. We are going to wrap things up here. Just so, you know, what we'll do tomorrow, or whenever we stream next, it depends, is we'll do Click Clock Woods. I'm going to try and get 100%. I can't guarantee that we'll actually get 100%, but I'm going to give it a try. The jigsaw pieces, we should be able to get all of those. It's the musical notes that are a bit tricky, but we'll try. And then we'll come and do this game show. One way or another, we'll try and get through it, given the time that we have, before I have to start getting ready for work on either tomorrow or Saturday. Saturday might be the best day because I can go for like an extra... I'd be able to go for an extra 2 hours on Saturday, compared to today, but we will see. I'll either take a break Friday or I'll take a break Saturday. I'll see which kind of day I feel, you know, like I've gotten a good sleep, and then we'll pick it up. I hope everyone's enjoyed the stream. I know not too many people kind of jumped into it while we were live, but I know a few people jump in and watch the video on demands. I guess they're searching for stuff on Twitch. I'll find a way to post all these to YouTube eventually. I think I stumbled across a way in Twitch to export these to YouTube, so I'm going to have a look at that and see if there's an easier way than having my computer on for 15 hours a day uploading a video. But yeah. Thanks for dropping by. If you are watching the VODs, drop a follow on the channel. I think it'll really help out. It's a great motivator, and hopefully we'll see some people jumping into the channel live, so we can have a bit of, you know, we can have a chat, or, you know, you guys can just kind of creep in the background and hang out and vibe while I'm playing this and, you know, messing up and making mistakes. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the channel just so that we can... you guys can be notified when the videos are going up. We've started uploading our Far Cry 6 gameplay, so hopefully you guys, you know, check out some of those videos and enjoy the stream uploads when they come up. Alright, I'll let you enjoy the rest of your day and have a great time. See ya!